Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how I record and release cover songs with a legitimate license so I don't have to worry about paying out any of the writers. Some of you know I've done these tutorials before. I have a side project called Palma where I release chill house music. I did this with a popular song recently, which was actually a cover song. The hit song Tainted Love by Soft Cell, which was originally written by someone else. Can't remember their name right now. Sorry about that. Can't give credit. Will give credit in the description. So when I pick a cover song, I usually pick something that has charted in the past, like was the most popular song or maybe in the top 5 popular songs. So people can just get it right away and it's like really familiar and relatable to them. When I have the song I like, I go to ultimateguitar.com and I'm going to get the chords of the song. When I have the chords of the song, that's basically your ingredients you need to get going right away. So what I do from there is I kind of a hybrid thinking about how I'm going to make the cover unique, but also I'm just trying to get the momentum going. So I'm going to lay down an instrument just to get the structure for the song. For Tainted Love, I first recorded this e-piano and then I built out the structure with markers in Logic Pro, so verse, pre-chorus, verse, pre-chorus. I built that structure out with this style of piano. Questioning myself, like, what am I going to do with this cover to make it sound more or authentic? Like, I don't just want to make the same cover because that's already been done. So what else can I bring into it that's unique to me and that I think will sound cool and resonate with other people? I did bring it down in tempo. That's one thing I think is a cool thing you can do off the bat. Change the tempo, change the key. And I wanted to bring it more vocals, but also a bit more guitar too, and have it in that organic electronic chill house mood. So I added an electric guitar here that I recorded. That's all there is at the beginning. I've added some snaps because you definitely need a kick drum and snaps in the chill house genre. My vocal up top here.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain.
I've formant shifted the tone of the vocal to sound a bit deeper and a bit more distorted in a way. There's more saturation on the vocal, which makes it stand out a bit more. And I did that with this tool. It's called Little Altar Boy and it's by Soundtoys. Just shifting it down negative 0.9 in the formant to give it a bit more texture. When the pre-chorus starts, I add this vocal stack here.
Once I ran to you, now I run from you.
And I've also added a lot of guitars down here, these 3 guitar tracks. Of course, you have to have a massive sub bass as well. And then in the chorus, I stripped out a lot of lyrics and just focused on the lyric Tainted Love. And then I just have a bit more of a serious drum sound here. And I have a synth melody.
Tainted love. Tainted love. Tainted love. Now.
Even though the production is really different, it's so familiar, right? Because you know the melody, you know the words Tainted Love. That's why covers are so comforting and so popular, because if you already like the original, you're bound to kind of like the cover because the melodies are there. Let's say you have your song mastered and you want to get it out on Spotify, for example. The step here is you need to get a license to distribute the cover song, which essentially just means if your song makes money when it gets streams, that those streams, a little bit of that money is going to the songwriter and you. So you need a license. How do you get this license? You can get this license through an agency, but you can also get it through a distributor. So it's quite easy to do it with a distributor because you already have to go through a distributor anyways to get your music on Spotify. For example, I use DistroKid and TuneCore to release my music. This one specifically, I went with DistroKid. By the way, I have discount links for both of those distributors in the description if you want to use those. It's becoming more popular for distributors to be able to give you those licenses, but it's not always a given. So just double check that with your distributor. I know for a fact TuneCore does it, and I know for a fact DistroKid does it. So you go to distrokid.com, you go up here to the top, upload, and you just start filling in the information. Hey guys, as you can see, I'm editing this video right now, and I was actually going to release this on DistroKid, so you can follow through with that. It's still a good way to release the cover songs, but what ended up happening with this song cover, Tainted Love, was a label was interested in Europe and they're going to release it. So when you work with a label, they cover the distribution side of things. So I don't have to actually worry about that anymore. However, let's just continue with this video and say we're going to upload it on DistroKid, which is still totally fine to do it on DistroKid. In this case, make sure you title it identical to what the original is on Spotify. The file, choose your mastered wave file. The songwriters, this is very important. I wrote the song or manage the songwriters, it's original tune, or another artist wrote, it's a cover song. You definitely want to pick this because this is where DistroKid is going to give you the license. Cover songs are completely fine, but sampling is not okay. So that's when you use the actual recording of another artist's performance. And remixes are probably not okay. A remix requires the permission of the original artist and is a different thing. So DistroKid will secure a license on your behalf of a third-party vendor. So this third-party vendor is called Harry Fox Agency. And like I was saying at the beginning, you can just go to Harry Fox Agency if you want to get the license yourself, but DistroKid also does it on your behalf. Notice the fees here. So they're going to pay the songwriters of your cover, and the fee that you will pay DistroKid is $1 a month, so $12 annually. You have to type in the original artist and the original song title. So this stuff is really important here because they're going to go to the artist and pay them out on your behalf. You don't have to worry about any of that. And if your song gets enough streams, which it probably could because it could get on a cover playlist if it's good enough. Like my goal for this song would be to get on a popular Chill House covers playlist, and it could get millions of streams. And then I don't get all the streaming revenue that comes from that. The original songwriters do, but I do get a good slice of it as well. Here's a video where I talk about what it takes and how many streams you need to get to make $50,000 a year, talking about the economics of streaming. And as always, I hope to see you in the next video.
You're not so perfect. Couldn't walk a mile in my shoes. You got skeletons in your closet too.